Hey guys, it's Vanessa here. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I would just go quickly through my last haul from Tuesday morning and just share what I found with you guys. First up, we have this modeling paste by Bria Reese. I thought this would be really fun to use on some of the stencils I've gotten from the Illustrated Faith kit. I really love this black. It says it's glossy, so we'll see when we play with some mixed media products on that. Then I picked up some Maggie Holmes washi from there. I don't have this collection of washi from her, so I absolutely love these little butterflies. They had quite a bit of Maggie Holmes products and a few of the pink paisley, but I had noticed everyone was grabbing up the Maggie Holmes stuff, so I had to hurry up and get over there, and I'm glad that I did. I've also got this little llama with a cute little tail. It's a card, but I thought I could cut it up and maybe use it in some of my journaling. I thought it might be even cute to put it like in the middle of the spine or something like that. It would probably go really, really well with the new kit from Illustrated Faith, Confetti Kit. So that was the reason I picked that up. I also love to pick up these bulldog clips every time I go to Tuesday morning. They're perfect for marking your place in Traveler's Notebook or just sticking in some Happy Mail. You can thread ribbon or leather or yarn through the top. So I grabbed some more of those. And then I also grabbed these, which were on sale, always a plus. And these are the same kind of clips, but just a little bit of a different shape. But I absolutely love black. Black's one of my favorite colors to use. So I snagged those. Also from Maggie Holmes, they have these rhinestone stickers. These are perfect for embellishing or even sticking in some Happy Mail. There's even a little loop here on the top of the bow. So you could just put a little string and have it sticking down on your page or journaling entry. Then I picked up some of these tags. I thought they would also go well with the Illustrated Faith Confetti Kit. I love these little triangles in there. Now, it's not a true white, as you may can tell from my desk, but they're so cute. The colors are perfect, and you get several of each tag, so you could cut these in any way or even create a little pocket out of them. So I grabbed those up. And then this was really fun to see. I found several different Illustrated Faith products in their shop. Most of them were either Hexies or there was some from the Homespun Numbers. Let's see if I have some right here on hand. Yeah, so they had some Homespun Numbers in a few colors. So it was really fun to see that at Tuesday morning as well. And I think they even had one of those 12 by 12 sticker sheets. So if you are looking for some to build up your Illustrated Faith stock, you might want to head over there and see if they have any at yours. And then for these, I love these big water paper clips. I love to go in and create my own bows like I've done here. And attach those to the top of my journaling page or stick some in some Happy Mail. You can also find bows on sale a lot of times over in Hobby Lobby in their ribbon section, and I love to just attach those as well with some glue and ribbon. So that's an option. Just picked up some more supplies. And then they had these little top cast tags, which I thought would be so fun to go in for Lent and for the Illustrated Faith Confetti Kit, and just type in on my typewriter maybe just a verse or a certain thing from a verse or just the chapter and verse or whatever, but just to go in with these different tags and type those in and give some extra embellishment. And I did pick up the white because I figured I could go in with some distressed inks and just change the color up if I wanted a specific color. And then they also had these Maggie Holmes enamel stickers from her Carousel collection. I have not used these, and so I'm really excited to use these up in some of my journaling entries. And they don't look to be very thick, but I think they will add some dimension to your page. So if that's something you don't like, you might want to keep that in mind. And then I also picked up a couple of different sizes of this double-sided tape. I love using this. This is what I use to put together my Lent mini album. So all of these pocket little pieces are actually attached with the tape from this, because a lot of times a tape runner is just too wide, and so I went ahead and picked up a different assortment this time. I really enjoyed using those. I also picked up this Party Time ephemera packet. I thought it would go well with the confetti kit, and also we're always doing birthdays around here, so but I thought it would be fun. I absolutely love this tag. It's probably my favorite in this whole collection. But you have these little yays or birthday cakes. These would even be fun to just go in and cut out. There's some frames here. Even with these, it would be fun to go in and just cut out some of these, or maybe mix and match some of these letters and just write your own little sentiment using some fussy cut. So I picked those up. Then they had some more Maggie Holmes. I was so excited at how much they had, but this has several different larger pieces from her Carousel collection. So I went ahead and scooped those up. I'm probably turn them into some pockets, or maybe even fussy cut some of those out, or make them smaller and use those in my journaling. So definitely check out if you're into Maggie Holmes or even Pink Paisley. They had several items at my store. Also for Maggie Holmes Carousel, these sequin embellishments and stars, and then these pom-poms. I know on the Illustrated Faith confetti kit, they have those little party hats, and I thought it might be fun to stamp that and then have a 3D element pop up off of that as well. So, and it's in some of my favorite colors. Or even stitching and maybe making some little garland and putting that at the top of your page, or maybe down the side of your page. And then they have picked up a couple of packs of these Good Vibes frames. They're so cute, and I thought even if I didn't love the front of them, which I pretty much love the front of all of them, but if I didn't, I could go in and I could trace it and then just attach maybe a different pattern with some of that double-sided tape. But I just love the little fringy pom-poms. So I picked up a couple of those. They also had some different traveler's notebooks. I thought these would be fun for some Happy Mail, if it can last that long with my little girls around. But this one has graph paper, and then this one is a dot grid. So those I thought would be fun to use. And I like to use these a lot of times for sermon notes or Bible study notes. If you can find blank ones, they're really good for just practicing or getting some mixed media out. If you're in a crafty slump, it's really nice to have something like this that you can just doodle in and kind of get yourself back in the creative game, I guess. And they had some thickers, which I absolutely thought were adorable. I have some from this set as well, and paper clips and so forth. So a lot of these, I like how these aren't connected, so you can just take them apart and mix them up to create your own sentiment. And then they also had this one, which had some scissors and Create and paintbrushes, so I had to grab that as well. This one will be a little trickier to cut up and use on some of these as opposed to the other one, but there's still lots of different ones. So if you see something like this and you like the look of it, but you don't really love the sentiments on it, just ask yourself if you could just like maybe mix your alphas and create a little interest on your page. That these are good for doing that. Then I also have some of these stickers. They're from Maggie Holmes collection, and I actually just bought some of the papers that match some of this, so it was really fun to be able to grab this up and snatch that at an excellent price. So make sure to go check your store. And then they had some of these. I've already given some away to my mom and my niece, but I thought these were so cute. They're little paper clips with some fringe and then a little heart at the top. These would be fun to add to your journal or to your Bible or to your maybe book or Bible study book that you might be going through, or to even include into some Happy Mail. So I grabbed some of those up. So cute. And then they had some Maggie Holmes Gather collection paper. This is one of my favorite collections. I had this in the Project Life card set and I use it all the time. And there's so much of it, I like to stick that down into some Happy Mail. But I love this set, and so it was nice to have some of these in a larger form. And then everything's falling. Then they also had this set, Chasing Dreams, from Maggie Holmes collection, and I did not have all of this set. I've only have like pieces of it, so I was really excited to be able to snag this, and it's going to be so much fun to go in and just fussy cut some of these. So I'm so excited about that. And then the rest I bought was for storage, and I just kind of wanted to share that here on the space. I'm in the process of designing and building a little crafty studio for myself. And so I've been collecting little items to put in that area. And so I found these little bins, and they're perfect for, well, they'll be perfect for anything, really. You can even put some of your embellishments if you want to have all Maggie Holmes in one area or all of her collection in one area. But I was also thinking for some stamps. So this right here is the Illustrated Faith Beloved Society paper doll stamp, and it is, I think, a 4 by, I'm not sure what this is. I think it might be 6 by 8. And so I wanted to see if that fit, and it does, which is perfect. What I normally keep my stamps in is this little craft binder from Hobby Lobby, but as you can see, it's already quite full and spilling out a little bit. And so what I thought would be fun is to go in with some of these larger stamps and maybe stick those into the basket, and then it has a little place up here where you can insert a little card and just maybe put, like, this is Illustrated Faith, or if you wanted to have Maggie Holmes or just whatever. Since my stamp collection is growing, I wanted to be able to have those and also be able to have them where I can easily flip through them. So I picked up a couple of those. They also had these in this size and then a smaller basket on the inside. I just happened to want some that matched and were the same size. And then I also picked up in their home decor section this little faux farmhouse milk jug, and I thought it would be perfect for sticking paintbrushes in, scissors in, some of those longer items that you can sometimes get away from you. I wanted to be able to have those easy to grab. So since a lot of our home decor is farmhouse, I grabbed that. And then I also found this little tray. Of course, it's farmhouse. I may do a technique to maybe age this up a little bit, but this right here I thought would be perfect. With 3 dividers, you can have one for embellishments, you could have one for washi, you could have one for fabrics and yarns and ribbon, or you could put like some of your tools like a glue runner and scissors and all that. But to have that really close by on hand, maybe for each individual kit you put all of the die cuts inside here. I don't believe the stamps would fit in here, but let's just see. Oh, they do. So you could even just have everything from one kit in one area, and maybe your tools and then a few embellishments that you pull to match with the kit. So it was really, it's my style and good price. So I thought I would share that with you on how I'm keeping up with some of my scrapbook items. And then they also had these little gold baskets, and they're quite long. I don't know if you can see how long it is, but and they're quite wide. So I picked up another one similar to this. It's a little bit narrower, but I picked one of those up from Hobby Lobby, and I grabbed some more while I was at Tuesday morning, and I thought they'd be perfect for some of those handmade modern paints. I have a little unit that holds some of my other craft paints, but these are quite larger and wider, and it doesn't fit in there. So I thought I could put them in here. And they do come with some S-hooks, so you could easily attach that to a pegboard or a bar or something like that. And voila, you have some paint storage. So that pretty much sums up my haul from Tuesday morning. I hope you find this helpful, or maybe it sparks some ideas for you on how you can store some of your crafty supplies. And I will hopefully update you guys whenever I have my unit built and start organizing that. It's still in the early processes, but I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my video.